All right, I hate that we have to keep on doing these videos, but we do them because it's the truth, and the truth has to get out, and truth fears no scrutiny. As we all know, nobody can mortally jeopardize the maximum amount of people in the least amount of time like law enforcement. In this case right here, it happened during a Christmas parade where a motorcycle cop attempting to do a trick close to the gathering public at the parade let his motorcycle get away from him, resulting in the injuries of 10 to 12 people who were hospitalized. And I know you're going to be shocked at this. The initial report from the police chief was an absolute lie. First of all, we're going to take a look at the accident itself.
Oh my God! What in the hell just happened? Whoa! Oh my God! Is that even real?
So this is, I'm here on Palm Canyon in Palm Springs, and this is where the terrible accident happened where apparently a police officer's motorcycle has gone into the crowd, injuring several people. I'm hearing that as many as 7 people are injured here at the Palm Springs Christmas Parade on Palm Canyon Drive.
Chaos along the parade route.
Members of the Palm Springs Police Department.
Chaos along the parade route. A motorcycle officer's attempt at a trick goes bad, leaving a number of parade watchers injured tonight. Hello, everybody. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Corinne Winter. We begin with breaking news in Palm Springs. That's where a police officer crashes into a crowd during a holiday parade.
At least 10 people, we understand, were injured. All of this happened about 6 o'clock this evening during the annual Festival of Light parade. The officer reportedly lost control of his motorcycle while he was attempting the trick. And according to witnesses, he flipped off the bike and that sent it skidding into the crowd. The department confirms at least 10 people, including the officer, were taken to the hospital, what we understand, non-life-threatening injuries.
All right, we're just going to take a look at this again, but I want you to note the trick that was attempted looks like it was a wheelie, and the cop was going way, way too fast.
Oh my God! This is how much Social Security.
We're gonna look at the accident one more time. Watch this, because I want to line it up with what the police chief initially said in the news report.
Oh my God!
He was going very, very fast, but I want to show you what the cop said, the police chief said in this news report right here. This comes from the Palm Springs Post. It says, police chief offers explanation for crash that marred holiday parade. 3 remain hospitalized. The incident occurred Saturday night in downtown Palm Springs at the start of the annual Festival of Lights parade, a beloved holiday tradition that draws 80 to 100,000 spectators. It says the Palm Springs police chief, Andy Mills, is standing by the decision to continue the city's Festival of Lights parade after the police motorcycle crashed into the crowd, injuring 11 spectators. He also provided a possible explanation for the cause of the incident. And what do you think he's going to say? The incident occurred Saturday night near the Hyatt Palm Springs on Indian Canyon Drive at the start of the 32nd annual parade. And then it says, this is the police chief, Mills. Quote, an officer was on his motorcycle and doing crowd control as well as some demonstrations. When he turned around the backside of a car, he lost his balance on the bike. His foot slipped off the peg and it caused him to have to grip the handlebars, which caused the bike to accelerate at a rapid speed. Is that what you saw? That's why I played this video a couple times. Is that what you saw? What you saw is two motorcyclists, two cops circling in the street, and then that third cop accelerating, popping the clutch, trying to do a wheelie. His bike got away from him, and then he careened into the crowd of spectators. But the cop says when he turned around the backside of a car, he lost his balance on the bike. That is not what happened. So you've got the police chief who is willing to lie to the general audience, knowing that there's hundreds, possibly thousands of cameras out there recording the incident, and he could easily be called out for this, but he's trying desperately to back his Thin Blue Line gang member who made a horrible mistake. And at the very least, in being very kind to this police officer, made a horrible miscalculation in judgment, riding his frickin', what are they, Harley Davidsons? These bikes are heavy, careening into the crowd. The first two spectators, by the way, that were hit, according to news reports, were an elderly couple. You know that their life is probably going to be dramatically changed for the rest of their lives. Let's say they're 65 years old. They got another 20 years, 25 years left on this earth, and it's probably going to be with some pain because of this stupid, idiotic police officer. When he turned around the backside of the car, he lost his balance on the bike. His foot slipped off the peg and it caused him to have to grip the handlebars, which caused the bike to accelerate at a rapid speed. He literally made all of this stuff up because that's not what the video shows. He literally tried to pop a wheelie, accelerated as he was popping the wheelie, and during the acceleration process, lost control of the bike, and it goes into the crowd, hurting a bunch of people, which is consistent with what we see with law enforcement agencies all across the nation. Despite the accident, parade organizers made the decision. And get this, the mayor and other city officials, it doesn't mention that they visit the people, the spectators that the cop harmed. The officials get together, and the police officials, the city officials, the mayor, they go to the hospital to visit the guy who caused the pain and the injury. The police chief says, if we tell everybody the parade's over and they need to leave now, you have 100,000 people walking in different places, it becomes more chaotic. I really felt that based on what I was seeing, we could control it better by continuing the crowd and then letting people trickle out as they normally would during the parade. Of the 12 people injured, including the officer, 3 remain hospitalized, Mills said. The officer, identified as Ken Miranda, suffered a severe wrist injury. One report from the Daily Mail said that his hand was severed during the accident, but is expected to gain mobility in his hand so he can be back up on that bike, because he's a motorcycle cop, so he's a traffic cop, so he can be up to economically terrorize and commit roadside piracy against the general public that he's supposed to be protecting and serving. Oh, whew, thank goodness Mr. Ken Miranda is going to be okay. Mills, along with Mayor Jeffrey Bernstein and other city officials, visited the injured parties or Miranda in the hospital on Sunday. Oh no, they chose to visit the officer who caused the injuries. Here's what Mills said of Miranda. He was alert and conversant. The doctors at Desert Regional are amazing, and I'm happy to report he will likely recover mobility in his hand. Oh, thank God. Kenny expressed deep concern for all of those injured and wishes them a full and speedy recovery. I wonder if that's even true. If the police chief is going to lie about how the accident happened when there's video camera evidence of it happening the exact opposite way, could he be lying about what he says about Kenny expressing deep concern for all those who are injured and wishing them well? There was no immediate report on the condition of the parade bystanders. I'll tell you what, man. They are judged by a completely different standard. If it was you or I who did that, we would be taken from that crowd. We'd be arrested. We'd be taken off of our bike. We'd be arrested for reckless endangerment. The California Highway Patrol is conducting an investigation of the incident. Investigation complete. We have video on what old Kenny did. The Palm Springs Police Department is also performing an internal review. In other words, we're going to investigate ourselves, and don't worry, we'll get back with you and we'll let you know the truth of what actually happened. In a Facebook post on Sunday, Mills acknowledged the widespread criticism of the motorcycle officers that followed the incident. He urged the public to await the results of these investigations before drawing conclusions about the cause of the accident that you lied about, police chief. I am aware of social media accounts containing video of the accident, he said, addressing speculation about the stunts reportedly being performed by motorcycle officers. There's also video of officers demonstrating traffic control maneuvers. Hey, we weren't just out there demonstrating dangerous tricks that put the public at large at risk. We were out there demonstrating traffic control maneuvers. All of the video available to us will be analyzed and included in the investigation conducted by the Blue Line thugs of the California Highway Patrol. The city is requesting that all witness videos and pictures be sent to this particular email address. Mills expressed remorse for the accident in a statement released late Saturday evening. Quote, "I feel terrible about the accident and injuries to the very people we protect. I'm deeply concerned and hope for a thorough recovery. As police chief, I am responsible for this department and the men and women who serve. After we conduct our investigation, I will report back to the community. Again, I am truly sorry." No, he's not, because he was willing to lie to the public. And when you're willing to lie to the public, you're willing to do anything that's evil, contrary to helping the public. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. I am not surprised that the cops put more lives in jeopardy and the police chief tried to cover it up. Are you? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification icon. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a shirt, become a channel member. More importantly, understand that freedom is dangerous. It's unpredictable. It's scary. But the thing that's more dangerous, scary, and unpredictable is not having freedom. I will see you in the next video.